So I guess I'm flirting with with the shopkeeper and ningguang. I'm pretty sure I misspelled her. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced her name. But hi, welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Coffeeholic, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Hit the notification bell button at the end, and let's see what's going on in this hangout sesh.
There's a word for people like you, who are warm one minute and cold the next. Fickle.
You seem to be in a good mood today.
Just because she
As
saw me,
ever,
girl.
there's nothing special about today, but seeing you two has definitely perked me up.
You know, she
All
reminds me
jokes
of Lisa
aside,
from Monster.
how can I be of service today?
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take her measurements today.
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents. Don't you remember
Many
when I
talents.
taught you how to make perfume? There was no porcelain involved in that. As it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the prime of my youth and I love all beautiful things. Is that so strange?
Yes.
Yingar is every bit as proficient as
Yes,
any
it
of
is.
the top tailors in the land. I've availed myself of her services many times before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the traveler only thinks I'm good at one thing. I see how it is. In which case, you'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please, help yourselves. I'll stay
Thanks.
outside and mind my own porcelain business, as you quite rightly suggested.
Sarcasm.
What are you expecting me to do here?
Oh, I think the traveler is the one you should be asking about that. I'm kidding.
For real.
I'm
Stop twisting my words. I don't like the way she was like.
It's hard not
"Beep,
to
beep, beep, beep,
tease when
beep,
you're
beep,
both
beep."
so well matched. Come
Shut
on,
up,
then.
lady.
Step
You don't know
inside
shit
and
about
I'll
me,
examine
motherfucker.
your body from tip to toe.
Oh yeah, she sounds like Lisa.
If I hear any strange new rumors after this, you will be my #1 suspect.
Wait, what did I
Rumors
do?
about the traveler or the chess piece?
Either. Both are confidential.
Don't worry, I know where the line is. I'd never take a joke too far. Secrets
Wait.
are only fun when they're kept secret.
I really
Just
hope you know where your the line
enough
is.
with the
so,
ambiguous phrasing, okay? You'll give people the wrong idea. Forget it. Let's just go.
You're always welcome at Scent of Spring. Come again, anytime.
Fuck you. Fuck you, you faking biscuits.
I slightly regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward.
I felt awkward the moment I
Now
met
that
her,
your
girl.
measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
Look at him! Look at Ayato! It's a fine-ass motherfucker, I swear to God. Hello?
Hello, Lady Ningguang. What can I do for you today?
Oh, see, she's
That chess
nicer.
piece
What
I
the
told
heck?
you about? We can start work now. I have the traveler's measurements here.
Oh, goody.
Okay, let me just double check. Looks good. This has all the measurements we need. I'll pass them on to the craftsman shortly.
Awesome!
And as agreed,
Sauce!
please use top-grade materials only.
Of course, we are
She's so
professionals,
bougie.
and we will do everything we can to deliver the high standard you expect. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of production. I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top quality materials drags out the production time and also
That's
reduces the total
expensive.
quantity we can produce.
That's okay. This one is not for profit. With every previous set, there's always been some degree of commercial or marketing considerations to bear
Normally I
in
would
mind.
skip the story part
But
right
this
now,
one serves
but
more of a
since I'm
commemorative
recording
purpose.
it, I'm like,
To
fuck
that
it.
point, as you know,
I
the
want to share with you
prototype of the
guys.
Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for a long time. Yes.
There's
And just
another
like
one?
your piece, the Jade Chamber piece will be scaled for the game.
Yes, it's a challenging project, but also, not for profit is really not something I ever expected from. How do I put it? It just seems out of character.
In business, everything comes down to profits versus losses. You have to keep a cool head and make rational judgments. In other words, you must be shrewd. But shrewdness is easily perceived as cynicism in the eyes of others. People come to think of you
Interesting.
as someone who cares only about money and not people. Hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. But it has
I don't really
caused
care about the
obstacles
money.
for me in the past.
I'm more of the type to, I don't know, find her brother, you know?
Well, for
Traveler's
example,
brother,
I
why
once
not?
had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much. Another case is where I offered distinctly more competitive terms in an investment, and this ended up arousing their suspicion. That Ningguang, they thought, she must be up to something. We can't let her
Ba
get
ba
away
ba
with
ba.
it.
I see.
But these problems disappeared all but completely after the battle against Ersail. Why? Because the whole of Leo witnessed me destroying my Jade Chamber. At least, that's the most reasonable explanation I could think of.
Oh, I get it. You're saying that back when you sacrificed the Jade Chamber, you gained everyone's respect in return. You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces because what you're commemorating is your personal contribution to Liyue Harbor. It was the deal of the
Layaway.
century. And as long as you
Piper.
keep capitalizing on it,
Sounds
business will be plain
sketchy.
sailing for
No,
you in the future.
I'm kidding.
Yes, exactly. Very to the point.
Truly a brilliant strategy, Lady Ningguang. You really are a business mastermind. Now I understand why this set needs to be so perfect and why it's okay that it doesn't turn a profit.
It will be a lot of work, and I'm most grateful to you. Make sure the Traveler's piece is exactly how she wants it. We can't go letting her down.
Don't you worry. We'll put our all into it.
Well, that's that then. Let's head back to the Jade Chamber.
I don't know how I feel
There's
about this.
something I want to discuss with you.
Ooh, what's that something about? I'll kill you. So I wasn't paying attention. I was eating. Oh yeah, so I got her. I got her this one. It was like, got the irons thing. It's pretty good. I got it on level 80, refinement rank 1. It's pretty good. Then I have this motherfucker. Look at it with the flute. So apparently the flute is alright, but it's like a, it's a 4-star. It's pretty good for him. I can't really go into specifics because like I'm not that about it, but yeah. So he's only he's a level 50. He a level 50. He's getting there. Me and Child are no longer together. It's because I have to go with this bullshit, but I'm still broke to afford it, so here it is. Here's this my fine motherfucker. Look at him, look at him. He's drinking boba. He's drinking boba. He's gonna be expensive, little guy. But yeah, so we're gonna go to the chamber. Wait a minute. She's over there. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
I
I'm
have a
weird.
question for you, and I'd like to hear your honest opinion. And I, in turn, will tell you how I really think. When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one.
Yes.
I had already considered what I stood to lose and to gain. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all?
Not really, because I really didn't care.
Thank you. Yes, you see things the way they are, however they may appear on the surface. I was lying to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. I just thought we should do what needed to be done, and this was a decision that only I could make. Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning that all my wealth comes from Liyue Harbor. So, to lose Liyue Harbor is to lose everything. In that sense, giving up the Jade Chamber would be a profitable investment in the long term. But it just didn't work.
Really now.
I was grief-stricken. Like a huge part of my heart was suddenly missing. Because I had just severed ties with a lifelong companion. I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. I just couldn't let it go. I just
It's okay
couldn't.
not to let go.
There was no way I could console myself. So why bother trying?
Okay, I understand with her. What the heck is this?
But as time
Continue.
went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from people. Everyone was describing how they now saw me in a new light, how I'd become an inspiration to them. I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation, and I did it for the sake of Liyue Harbor. And now, people are inspired to follow my example, to tackle their life challenges with the same unswerving determination. All of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companion's sacrifice was not in vain.
Oh. So why did you lie to her?
Because, to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who battles with grief and struggles to let go of the past is probably the furthest thing from the truth that they could imagine. This is one aspect of the truth that I can share only with you. The fact
I don't know who's
that
thinking that, but alright, that's weird.
I can't always be as strong as everyone thinks I am.
But you've done. I wasn't really paying attention. I need to pay attention more often.
Thank you for your comforting words. It feels good even just to be able to talk about it.
You're so
I'm sorry
pretty.
that you have to see me in this state. But look where I am now. Standing on the deck of the Jade Chamber once more. Taking in the view. It must be fate's reward to me. And if I end up having to do it all over again in the future, I will not hesitate to make the same decision again.
Oof. Look, it's me! I saved it to my device. Yes. Now what? Ah. Right, the next holiday. Du-du-du-du. Hee Go wake her up, wake her up, wake her up. Yay! Phew.
Yes, I'm already awake.
Yay!
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Okay, girlie, take your time.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good.
Yep.
I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable.
Why would you believe I would be that?
So, what's item 1 on today's schedule? I imagine this must have... Sure. There's no harm in changing my schedule
We're repeating
around
the same
once in a
thing we
while.
did earlier.
My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out, so it'll be quite nice to take a break.
You don't take many breaks, huh?
I don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel quite invigorated. Still, your idea is very sensible. Mora can only lift a weary spirit. It cannot alleviate physical fatigue.
Facts. So take care of yourself when you're out there making money, guys. Don't get sick. Stay safe and look after your health.
So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it?
Me, you, on the beach, walking, talking about inspirations of life. Let's do that one.
Something I never have the opportunity to do.
Yeah, something. Would that something be? I have no idea. Whatever you seem to be
Interesting.
into.
Before I decide, I'd like to know, what gave you this idea? Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
But being a member of the Lingguang Qing seems a limitation. No, but more can also be a limitation. I think with this one.
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear. I want to do something
thanks.
a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
Like, why is she so nice to me, yo? That's how I've fallen in for her already. Sorry, guys. I'm getting something to drink right now. Whew. I'm coming. I'm coming. Got this new drink and it's like I got Gatorade. Not sponsored, but Gatorade. I want to do something a little more. Is that okay with her? Sure, whatever you feel like doing. The day is yours. Do as you would do with it as you please. What should we do with her? Option A? Option B? Let's go.
Thank you.
This one.
All right,
I'm
here
finna
it is.
just.
I've always thought
Bleh.
it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the Liu Sing. I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul of fish.
Fish.
I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Fishing isn't the
I
half
just assumed
of
that
it.
you were.
You'd be
Jeez.
amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day.
It's
They
hard to
were
imagine,
tough
to be honest.
times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch. I guess that's why I came to be so obsessed with Mora. I want to relive that time for my life. Feel some of that drive again. Take a trip down memory lane. So how
Okay.
about it? Will you join me?
Sure.
Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules. We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital. The goal is to see how much more we can make under these conditions. Okay, but working as a day laborer could be quite dull. Why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. We might find something that we can exchange for Mora. What does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the fun. Come on, let's go down to the docks.
She seems a little excited, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. Alright. Stay tuned, guys, for part 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. And enjoy! Coffee out. See you soon. Peace. Oh, wait. Shit.